Hey y'all, so I am back making my second video today, and this video will make more sense if you watch a previous video I made called Desolate Wasteland. So in that video I talked about a dream, and in that dream there was a section that I had said I saw something golden flying around, and I heard the words golden rings repeated 3 to 5 times. It was actually 5 times. And here's the super cool thing, guys. It's a book. This is a book called The 5 Golden Rings, and it is the significance of the genealogy of Jesus. This little symbol here is what I saw flying around in my dreams. So I was sitting on the couch about a week later, and I just jumped off the couch almost, and I said 5 golden rings, and I looked it up. It was a book. You can get this on Amazon. I'm not going to read the whole book to you. It's not long. It's not a long book at all. But the message is twofold. One for me and one for everyone watching this video. So in this book, it talks about the 5 women that God used to bring about the birth of Jesus Christ. Now, minus Mary, because she was the virgin and she was innocent and basically got the brunt of the gossip and talk. I mean, she was a young girl who was pregnant, and no one was going to believe that she was a virgin if she was pregnant. So we're going to take Mary a little bit out of this message, but not that she's not important. She's very important. But the other 4 women had sketchy, checkered pasts. And for me, I did a video a minute ago called Frozen, or Fear the Lord but Don't Freeze, because I was in a state of mind that I was going to mess up, or I was not good enough to do what I thought God was asking me to do, or what God is asking me to do. Who am I to speak on things and share things with when I have had a past? Okay, I'm gonna be 40 next month, and I have lived a life. Like, I cannot explain in detail the life I have lived. I dipped my toes in trying to find my faith in 2021, but it wasn't until spring of 2022 that I really dove in. So this past year has been the most in faith that I have ever been in my entire life. I've said in a previous video, I went to church when I was younger, but once I hit my teens, man, it was like, let me go live my life. Let me do whatever I want to do with no regard to what God had planned in my life. So I was frozen in fear of making a mistake and feeling not good enough to do what God's asking me to do, or speak on things that God's asking me to speak on. So this was a message a little for me, because these women in this video, again, minus Mary, and one was a prostitute, one was a Moabite who God said he was not going to allow Moabites in his kingdom. One was Bathsheba, and we all know, if you know the story of David and Bathsheba, he had an affair with her and caused the death of her husband's murder, and they had a baby that God ended up not letting that baby live. But still, Bathsheba ended up being the mother of King Solomon, and from there on was the birth of Jesus, all the way down to Mary. So the twofold message is for me and for you guys: don't ever feel like you are not qualified to do whatever God's placing on your heart to do. Let's just pretend like we're all tiny little golden rings that he's going to use to spread his message, to bring the body back to Christ. Because, you know, look at how long I went without having a relationship with him. There's tons of people out there who haven't had a relationship with him, and it takes us, these tiny little golden rings that God has with checkered past, that make great testimonies for other people, to show them how God can change our lives. So anyways, that's the message. And again, freaking cool that that little dream with the 5 golden rings was a book that I had never heard of before. So Y'all, God works in mysterious ways, and pay attention, because if you think that God's not going to try to find a way to get your attention, He is. You just have to slow down and take a minute and spend some time with Him and build that relationship with Him, because He will talk to you. He will find the specific way that you need to hear Him, because everyone is different, and He knows that, and He knows how to reach you. So guys, don't freeze in fear like I did, and just keep on going, because God will catch you every time you fall, time after time. Find the light, guys. Always find the light. Thanks. Bye.